Hey guys, good morning, what's up, what's good? Yes, it's your boy Daki. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. It's spelled D-R-K-I-E-E-E. The E is as much as you guys want it to be. Yes, it's Wizkid Day. Today is after this Wednesday, and I decided to call this day a Wizkid Day. Now, Wizkid has been doing good for himself. And it's funny how a project he did like 2 years ago is still amazing, doing well in the 2022. The question is, how did you make this one? Please give us this ingredient too. Let us also make this new guy's song look this good. Quickly, let's go straight to the point. Before we're going to say a big thank you to our fans for doing what you've done and you do them, we see it, we love it, and yes, we do appreciate your effort. We don't take it for granted. We always got your back on that one. Moving straight up, we have Wizkid on this one. Now, the problem with Wizkid over the weekend showing love and light to say his friend or something, talking about BOJ, and on that one I saw I think BOJ had a store or something, and then Wizkid actually went to the store and then he got some stuff, and he got stuff worth about £2,000. Now it's about 1.5 million. That's a plus to your business, give or take, whatever it is that's got to do your business, man. 1.5 M is really a plus to that one. Now it didn't just end there, because on that one Wizkid also had also featured on his show, because really had the show and everything. Wizkid also was there. I know it's a cool thing when Wizkid is on your show, yeah, you're gonna sell out. The fact that it's on the show alone, you're gonna sell out. But this time he also performed on the show. I think he sang the song with Joe Legba and everything, and then it was a whole amazing night for the fans out there. They were all treated and all, and then for Wizkid, he gave them a show of their life. Moving on, we saw I think it was already backstage having videos and everything, and you know it's like a whole big accomplishment where you have a show and then you have a Wizkid doing the video thingy, videoing and everything. That's like the height you can get in Africa and everything. And Wizkid actually did that for BOJ, and that's showing true love. And then we wish all of the artists actually do that for these guys coming up and everything. Moving on, we've seen Wizkid now surpass 5 billion streams on Spotify across all credits. Now with that one, he extended his lead as the most streamed Afrobeat artist on the platform. Now for this guy is amazing, because 5 billion is not gain fee. That's almost like half of the population and everything. And then he got that one on Spotify, and then he also extended his lead as the most streamed Afrobeat artist on the platform, talking about Spotify on that one. Now still with Wizkid. Now the point about 13 hours ago, Shaya came out with this tweet saying MLLE. That if you follow this guy, you know MLLE means actually more love, less ego. And they're probably talking about this one, which is supposed to drop on the 29th of this month. But then thereafter, Wizkid had another tweet about an hour ago there about saying 5 p.m. then black love, then the favorite ego emoji. And this got people talking, because yeah, for Wizkid to know Wizkid and date and really like cat and dog thing, he gives you a date and then he's tweeting the date and everything. But this time he said 5 p.m. people and fans are really worried on this one, saying, is Wizkid trying to change the date, or he's trying to say I have a new song coming on? What is coming on? For Wizkid, he's saying, all FC guys, gather your assembly ground, come to uniform, 5 p.m. we have a meeting, and then your headmaster is going to be there giving you guys what he has for you guys. 5 p.m. is the day that Wizkid says you guys should all come outside for that one. Now moving on, still with the accomplishment on Wizkid and everything. It's funny because you can't talk about the old Wizkid without having this one. I'm talking about the Essence and everything. Essence was one song that on the album he actually did amazingly well on that one, made the Lagos album. This is one song that actually single-handedly actually took the album to where it is, because it's very amazing song and everything. But for this one, it's funny how people give credit to Wizkid and Thames alone on the project, but whereas we had all made amazing guys who worked backstage on this one. Now the ASCAP London Music Award have recognized the guys who worked backstage on this one, talking about legendary beats, use 3ZI, Mute for Y, 4 first African songs to sit at the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and first Afrobeat producers on the Billboard Top 10. So this guy actually saying, aside the Wizkid, aside the Thames, we want to appreciate these guys who worked backstage on this one, and then they're calling out legendary beats and to other guys for saying you guys did well on that one, and then we are honoring you with this award. They gave them a plug and everything, and these guys got so happy on that one. That's how it should be, because for your song to do well, a lot of work, sleepless nights actually has been kept to that song. And trust me, most of the time, not just by the artists, but guys who work behind the scene. And these guys also need to be appreciated. Thank you, ASCAP Award, for that one, because these guys actually feel appreciated on that one. Now, moving on to the next one, we have BlaqBonez on that one. Now, BlaqBonez has been amazing, because it's funny how, like I've said this like over and over again, one person that can use social media and do so well is actually BlaqBonez. BlaqBonez is one person that he knows what to do, talking about his social media and whatever. Yeah, that someone carried BlaqBonez and went further saying, I don't need niggas. I do collabs cause I love to death out. So according to BlaqBonez, is saying he really doesn't need you guys help, yeah. But then if he's actually doing a collaboration or something, it is because he wants to. And he's saying, you guys death that thinking that I need you to help me. Nah, I want to work with you because I feel like I want to work with you, not because you have to help me. You get BlaqBonez talking from whatever I was coming from at that point, nobody knows, but then that was what he said at the time. Now I heard for that saying, and in 2023 I'll be directing skits. Now talking about this skit here, so at the point where he did that video for the back in uni, and then TJ already came out tweeting skit here, and then people were like, people dragged him all along because you are good, you're good at what you do and everything. At the point we saw BlaqBonez come to meet her and like, for this stuff I'll charge you $30K and everything. And BlaqBonez maybe couldn't, I hate to say he couldn't afford this, but yeah, maybe it was not in his budget at the time. So he did that stuff himself. And then it was really amazing because he broke the internet and everything. Then he came out saying skits. Though TJ came out playing the air saying he was not just about that stuff, it was just him saying his stuff, and then it's all love and light from him on towards BlaqBonez. But BlaqBonez actually took it serious because he came out saying, I'll be directing skits for other artists. Reach out to me if you want to break the internet. So if you're a music producer in 2023, or you're an artist rather, so to say, and then you want to break the internet with a music video, BlaqBonez is saying, you know, to call BlaqBonez, and yes, he will help you break the internet. I went for that saying, my album dropped on the 28th of October, and then he said it's going to be the album of the year. Then according to him, he said period. So he's so sure of the album, and he says it's going to drop on the 28th, and says on period. Now he had this interview recently, and then he talked about the album. So he said, according to him, he was like, the album is called Young Preacher, yeah, and he was like, he kept in a lot of work and everything, and then he was so sure it's going to be a banger. Say, according to him, this word said, talking about top 10 albums of the year, you're going to call this album, yeah, and they're like, how do you know? Then he said, when he did the video, yeah, he was too sure that it was going to break the internet, and it really did break the internet, yeah. So he's saying, for this one, and then he went further saying, even the Back in Uni song that was like the major hit at the time was not even the best on the album. And then it was like, wow, because if that's not the best on the album, guys, we really can't wait to see what the best of the album would look like. And he says it's going to break the internet because he kept so much work into this one, and then he's very convinced and sure that this one is really going to break the internet. So guys, we've come to the end of this one, and yes, we come to catch you guys on the very next one. In the meantime, stay safe. It's your boy Taki.